Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
I'm Corey Ballmeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth. Say roll Todd, Rob.
Roll Todd, Rob.
Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. It is Companion Day on Versus Live, and I've got to say I'm feeling kind of lonely over here because my companions have not been coming through.
Your companions haven't been doing too much so far, yeah.
So I'm on my third different companion. I'm going to try to get some elk action going on with Jegantha, the Wellspring.
Okay. Probably one of the worst companions.
Yeah, it's one of the easiest ones to meet the criterion for.
Yep.
But one of the lowest payoff ones.
Yeah.
Though in a Niv-Mizzet deck, when it just taps to cast Niv-Mizzet or a 5-point Bring to Light,
that is pretty big.
This is the deck that takes advantage of it the most.
And
plus the 5/5 body is it's not bad.
Yeah, and I don't really deal with creatures too well. You know, I'm trying to do my thing and get you dead. So I mean, if you resolve that and you untap with it, or if you resolve it and you're not insanely pressured, you're probably gonna untap with it. So I am a little afraid of that.
Hopefully, if I untap with it, I have so much mana I can maybe overload your protection, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to be the goal with Jegantha. Basically, in Pioneer, the only thing that you have to do to make Jegantha your companion is to cut the Hour of Devastation.
Mm-hmm.
And so you see a lot of lists now playing a Solar Blaze instead.
Okay. Kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah. The notable cards it does not hit are Monastery Spear and Soulscar Mage.
Or Yorian.
Yes, sure. So there is a downside there, but I think the upside of getting Jegantha in every single matchup is certainly worthwhile. But that's basically the only changes you have to make. Some of the Triomes are nice. Like Liza's already played some Tri-lands.
Yep.
Triomes are a strict upgrade to those.
Yeah.
So that helps the mana base a little bit. You're a 28 land deck with mana creatures, so you definitely can flood. The cycling land should be a nice addition, but this is already an established archetype, and we'll see if the elk can give me at least a pity match.
Okay. And speaking of established archetypes, Black-White Auras is 100% the same. We talked about this a little earlier. It's the best Lurrus deck for Pioneer, in our opinion, because we didn't have to really change anything. The only real upgrades that it does to the deck, besides the power level of it itself, is like you have to play Deadweight now. Deadweight's just insane. Just replaying this on things.
They already wanted to play Deadweight because it actually works well with like Hateful Eidolon.
Yeah, and Myra's Grasp is kind of the same. So,
exactly, similar to those, and they just work really, really well with Lurrus. And so you just get to start playing removal spells on a stick. We've seen Steel Fire in Modern for the same reason. So,
was this the winning list from the Pioneer? I know you put this one up.
I'm not sure.
Probably one of the finals or two.
The lists are pretty homogenous, honestly.
Pretty
they don't
same,
change. Honestly, the main decks are basically all the same. Yeah. Except some lists still play 18 lands, and some have added a 19.
Okay.
With Lurrus, I kind of like just playing the 19th land.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I still stand by it. Anytime I pick up a Magic Online deck, just from a newish format, it's just add a land. Add a land,
So, that's that. These are established decks. The lists don't change much. I've got some removal, but I'm a little bit clunky, and you can definitely take advantage of that. But if you stumble at all and let me establish my engine, things are going to go poorly.
It's going to be interesting. Shall we do it?
Let's go.
All right.
So, Corey, real quick before we start, just to let you know, I've been informed by Stratocaster that Wyatt Darby has a standard 80-card Yorian Niv-Mizzet deck that might pique your interest for a next standard video.
My.
Just everything Corey's ever wanted to do.
Wyatt has officially done it, huh? Yeah, I honestly, the days of me playing 60-card decks are coming to an end. I just love them so much. Yorian is just so good. I might like it more than Niv-Mizzet. I'll say it. It's the better 5-drop creature. But when you can play both... So thank you for that, Rob. How's your hand? Decent?
If one of these lands produced a blue mana, I think this hand would be a pretty easy keep.
Okay. But I'm guessing it doesn't.
But that is not the case.
Okay.
I have a cheap removal spell. That's like step 1, but it's really the only step this hand has no acceleration.
Okay.
Which is honestly unbelievable to me because I play against this matchup a lot online, and they never mulligan, and they have turn 2 Sylvan Carry at it every game.
Yeah. Have you considered that maybe they're just better Magic players than you, or?
And I mean, I guess. I just don't think I can keep this. If I draw a blue source, it's good. but I needed like an untapped blue source.
Yeah, that seems pretty clunky.
Okay, draw on Caryatid would have been good.
And then into blue source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caryatid's already a blue source, so.
Yeah, exactly. But then into that, so you would have had an extra one. But yeah, oh well, you paid the price.
I would have had turn 2 Caryatid, turn 3 Uro plus Decay, turn 4 either Jegantha or Niv-Mizzet, which is like
that'd have been pretty good against this.
I should have just trusted the deck, to be honest. I said they have turn 2 every game. I should have known that was the top card.
There you go.
It wasn't in the 7.
Yeah.
It had to have been the top
Yeah,
card.
you got to have the heart of the cards, man.
I should have known.
You got to have the heart of the cards. Yeah, I do love the Niv-Mizzet. I played a lot of Niv-Mizzet, when William Pulliam won with that in that Lotus Box event, and then it kind of became popularized, and I think the deck is pretty sweet.
It is a nice one.
Yes. Okay, Rob, do you got a question while Ross is mulliganing?
Do you think that Selfless Spirit could be an include in these Orzhov decks to help deal with sweepers?
Definitely could, but I think what Ross said about like the just blessing, whatever blessing, being able to kind of stop that, I think is good enough. But it is pretty cute with Lurrus, so I could see that being a consideration. That is spicy with Lurrus.
Yeah, I was playing that last night in Modern. Actually.
Were you?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Deck was pretty cool.
Okay.
It was a Taxes deck, but Selfless Spirit with Lurrus was indeed quite good.
Okay.
But honestly though, like
it doesn't fit the theme very well of this deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Like you don't have room for that many creatures. You'd probably have to play it over Ephemia.
Yeah.
Which is a very good card in the deck.
Ephemia is very good, yeah.
And you already have like Lurrus already helps you play through sweepers, so you've already gotten significant help there. And it's not like your deck is actually reasonable against sweepers to begin with because you don't actually have to play that many creatures out.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that makes sense.
You're going tall. So you want to be playing through spot removal more so than sweepers.
Okie dokie, buddy.
Sand is worse than the last one, but I think it's like keep on 6.
Alrighty.
We'll bottom that unnecessary land and pass the turn.
All right. So I think we're just supposed to start with Favored Hoplite as our first thing. So we'll do that and pass to you.
That's a cool draw. I'll play a Fabled Passage and pass.
Okay. Interesting. I can't expect too much mass removal from you next turn. So I think we're just going to attack for 1.
19.
And I'm going to take 2 down to 18. And now what to play, really? I think we're just going to start with SRAM. Pass to you.
I'll go to Plains.
Okay.
So, I was kind of hoping Corey would just play some auras here.
Yeah.
But he didn't, like a jerk.
Yep, that's me.
So I am just going to try to slow him down.
Okay.
With my Teferi and Bounce SRAM.
Pretty good. Done?
Yes.
Ew. Not a great top deck from us. Yeah, gross. Okay, we'll attack that. Didn't get the land we wanted, so just replaying our turn.
Okay. And I can do these two this turn, but I just really don't want SRAM to get going. So I'm going to pop this. Don't think it matters much what we get. Because we have black mana for next turn. I guess the question is what my follow-up is going to be. I think I should get the island.
Okay.
And cast Solar Blaze.
Solar Blaze, killing all my stuff.
This does not kill Favorite Hoplite.
Nice.
Just 4 mana, kill your SRAM.
Okay.
You're up.
All right. Land, please. Ooh, nope. Dang it. Okay, well, we're going to go with Hateful Eidolon and play...
I'll see it.
Or wait, if these get wrapped, they don't draw cards off themselves, do they? Okay. So yeah, we'll play these two and attack.
19.
Pass to you. Or 18, right?
That attacked Teferi.
Twice to you.
Oh yeah, I missed
Turn
the
one.
first
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
Okay, I'm at 18.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. I will go to 16. I think I just want to play the Jegantha.
Okay.
And just have a ton of mana for next turn. It's still a good blocker.
Seems gross.
Yeah, let's play Jegantha.
All right. Untap, draw.
My Corey kind of has to cast stuff to try to attack, but he probably doesn't have enough to even get through this and still hold up the Alseid. His mana is... Being tight on mana
is pretty bad, yeah.
And it's afforded me some opportunity to play a little bit looser than I might have otherwise played.
Yeah, this is just quite bad. I don't think I have too great of an option besides just kind of jamming here. Is that really the best I can do? Probably. Okay. I guess that's all that glitters here. So it is a 5-6. So it can get through.
Yeah. Okay, I will take 5.
All
I'm
right.
at 13.
Your turn. Kind of unfortunate to not get a land to be able to protect it at all, but do get to draw a card if it dies at least.
Okay. I only have 1 land to play this turn, and I want to have a good turn, so I think I'm going to scry first before I see a bunch of cards.
Okay.
Do not want another one of those. So that'll go to the bottom.
Niv-Mizzet time, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Tap my Jegantha, cast my Niv-Mizzet.
That's spicy. Okay,
This card
let's
should
go.
have vigilance, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, it is kind of the worst. So
Lurrus randomly has lifelink on it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This card should just have vigilance.
Some stats, yeah. Okay,
So,
top 10. I already see a Bring to Light, so I'm already terrified.
Here he's also a really good one on this. Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah. Holy.
So this is 8 cards so far. 2 more. Oh, that's a new one.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll draw 5. That's the first time I've ever cast Niv-Mizzet Reborn, and it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, huh? Yeah. You do disgusting things, and now I'm basically dead.
So what do I want to do? I think I want to just Teferi plus Decay, just so I can double spell.
Seems
And
smart.
we're certainly going to. I guess I could like Teferi bounce this, then Decay this. But I think I'm more concerned with the Hateful Eidolon than this.
Okay.
And I think I just want to leave the Alseid because it's so mediocre when you're choked on mana.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I don't think there's a chance I can win this game. But
Teferi bounce there.
okay.
And Decay Hateful Eidolon.
Okay.
And pass with a 7-card hand.
All right. I'm toast. Yeah, no land here. I mean, I'm
And
just.
it is 7 spells. Let's go. I let you have your fun. Now it's my turn.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try. I got hopes. All
Got
right.
high hopes.
High hopes indeed. So we're gonna play this. And Hateful Eidolon, pass to you. Anyone's game at this point.
Anyone's game.
Still haven't drawn a land. This is a tilt. You have
Plus this.
11 mana. I'm still at 2.
Yeah. I'll play a 5-point Bring to Light.
Okay.
But I'm not. Oh, I guess it is counting as paying the generic mana,
Yeah.
even though I'm paying colored mana for it. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
You can use green blue from it though.
Yeah.
And then pay.
So how do I want to do this? Yeah, we use green, blue, black, red. I kind of just like I have a Deafening Clarion, right?
I would assume.
Can we confirm that? I just want to make sure because then I
Might just be in the board though.
There is a Deafening Clarion in the board, but I'm pretty sure there's. Is there
They're
one
both
main?
in the sideboard.
There's just one in the sideboard.
There's 2 in
There's
the board.
2 in the
2 in the
sideboard.
board. Okay, so I can't just Clarion you. So I actually don't think I want to Bring to Light.
Okay.
Um.
Can just bring to life for fun and find something good, you know?
I don't even know what I would find. I have like all of my
Yeah.
best cards in my hand. I drew all of them. I'm so
Yeah,
so
yeah.
unlucky. And I just want to start killing you, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So-
Uro would be a good place to start, in my opinion, if you have that. So you can play it and bring it back.
Let's attack for 6.
All right, I'm at 13. Or I'm at 12.
12. What did you take damage from?
2 for Godless.
Oh, you shocked.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I probably will end up Bring to Lighting, but maybe I'll end up doing this because this ends up using all of this mana, and then I need 6 generic. 1 short of this, right? This is 3, 6, 11, and this is 5, 8, 12. So that's kind of unfortunate. I really want to do both of these, but maybe I just do these 3.
I think you can just click buttons at random and you're going to win. So probably just.
I also can't do these 3. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I can cast because it's awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up kind of needed to get more different colors down here.
Yeah, I mean you definitely just win. But...
Oh yeah, I'm very ahead. So why don't I? Maybe I can just get away with casting these 3 and be fine.
I mean, yeah, you're debating whether or not to cast 3 or 2 spells when you're already wildly ahead.
Yeah. So 5 colors of mana. Let's use black, white, and 3 to play Blood Baron of Viscopa.
Okay.
Then
I'm a black and white deck.
Then use the green to play Gilded Goose.
You
get
win.
A food.
You win.
I have blue-red left. I'll use that red and I'll play the Nahiri.
Yeah.
So this just leaves the blue left. Yeah. Exile one of your things.
I don't have any things.
At that point, I think I do exile the Alcid just so you can't get
Yeah,
Blood
protection
Baron.
is like the only way that you have some chance of losing. And I mean, I had like all the glitters in hand and stuff, but I definitely just needed to be able to hit land drops early. And maybe, I mean, I did kind of already get you to 13 very easily, right?
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, if I was able to capitalize on it, I just had so many spells to play. But yep, that's what happens when you play a low land count.
At the very least, you would have forced me to like play more defensively and, you know, not Niv-Mizzet as early as I did or Jegantha as early as I did.
Yeah.
The fact that you stumbled let me safely just cast my Jegantha. Okay, now I have so much mana.
And then it's just outrageous. Yeah. And then it was like a nice Niv-Mizzet
like
hit. Like
top 10% of Niv-Mizzet hits.
Do you see what I've been doing this whole time now? It's great. It's so fun. And then when the games where Niv doesn't work, you die so fast anyways. You just get to brush them off. But the games you do win, you do everything, you know? So that's just good, clean magic right there.
Magic is Richard Garfield intended.
Exactly. Rob, do you got any questions for us?
Yes. Do you think that 18 lands is enough for this Lurrus deck, or that was just bad variance on that one?
You know, I mean, 18 lands is a very small amount. I think 19 makes more sense to me. I can't say for sure. I don't know. What do you think? I'm kind of bad with mana bases. I'll be frank about it. But
I thought 18 was fine, before Lurrus, but in a post Lurrus world, you have so much ability to have extra cards that
you
the mana
just want to hit that 3rd and 4th land.
So before that 4th and 5th land, they were not great draws much of the time. But now they're generally fine draws.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, Lurrus makes you want to increase your land count.
Yeah.
And so I would definitely air 19. Honestly, I would even maybe think of playing 20.
I think 20 is reasonable as well. And then when we're talking 20, we might as well get a 21st in there. You know?
Okay, 34 lands.
All right. We're back. Add Yorin. Let's go. All right, this hand has some lands. We got some spells. I'm all about it.
This hand has no interaction, but it has carry added.
That card's good.
I think if I had something like Supreme Verdict in my deck to get with this Bring to Light, I'd be much more inclined to keep a hand like this.
I mean, you do, right?
No, you can't play Supreme Verdict with Jegantha.
Oh.
You actually, there's not a single sweeper that destroys all creatures, but without restriction that fits
that
the
has
Jegantha.
double.
They're all double white.
I
looked
even
this up.
Time Wipe is too.
Time Wipe, Shadow the Sky, all double white. And then they were playing Hour Devastation because that kills almost everything through Indestructible and leaves your Urros and your Niv-Mizzets alive, but you can't play that one either. That's why they're playing Solar Blaze.
Makes sense.
That's the next best one. But you have both Favorite Hoplite and Hateful Eidolon that survive Solar Blaze.
Yeah.
Everything else you can generally get, depending on if you have protection.
True.
Okay. But I think just going on the draw, going turn 2 carry added and hoping turn 4 Bring to Light is going to find me something that catches me up is probably not good enough.
Okay.
So I'm going to mulligan this.
Alrighty. Oh, Rob, you know what I'm going to ask?
Yeah, we got some coffee trash. Wants to know, Ross, do you think that there is a humans deck lurking in Pioneer that you can play in this companion meta?
Yeah. I'm not sure how well you get to utilize Companion because you really want to be playing General Kudrow, which is pretty good against Lurrus and Uro, which are important cards. I was looking through the deck dump from the league just to see cool decks, and I saw
try to get all humans with activated abilities and use that red-white one.
Yeah. which is actually like pretty good if you play like Generals Enforcers.
Yeah.
Bloodsoak Champion is a human.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure what like you can't play Thraben Inspector.
Yeah, you can't play Thalia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a problem.
Well, you can play Thalia anyway because that's Innistrad.
Good call. Good call.
You can play. So maybe you could work it with.
You can massage the numbers.
Yeah, but I wrote a lot about humans decks a couple weeks ago, and my version was 4-color still.
Okay.
But I saw just a straight Orzhov with better mana, and it gets to play Dire Tactics.
Okay.
Exile-based removal. There's a premium now because of Lurrus and Uro.
Yep.
And there's a lot of good black and white humans. So
yeah.
There's One-Sleeve Siphoner, there's Kiteself Rebooter, there's still Thalia's Lieutenant, Bloodsoak Champion, Thraben Inspector, Kithian, and then General Kudra at the top. They were just playing 4 of them.
Okay.
That list looked pretty cool to me. So I could definitely see a human tribal deck.
Sounds spicy. All right, Ross, let's see how your next hand is.
Also, as far as wraths go, I assume something like Merciless Eviction, because it can't be got by Bring to Light, is probably just a no-go.
Yeah, and it's just too slow in a lot of the matchups where you need it.
Yeah. Is that one better?
Okay, significantly better on this one. Oof. I think I'm going to put this back because this lets me sequence in a way that I don't take any damage from my lands.
Okay.
If I put one of these 2 basics back. And double blue is important, so we'll keep the island over.
All right, favorite hoplite, pass to you.
It's a little awkward, but fine.
Okay.
Table passage go.
All right, I'm going to attack for 1 and play a SRAM.
Okay, I'm at 19. I'll get a swamp.
Here you go. I like this play on the start here. SRAM on 2. And even if it dies, like being able to bring it back with Lurrus later is not bad.
Do not want that SRAM to get going.
Yep, makes sense to me.
Again, the Lurrus book can provide value, but I'm going to outvalue, I think, even Lurrus.
Yep.
Most of the time, so just keeping Corey off of his fast starts is important.
All right, I'm going to take a pain.
You're at 19.
19, and then all that glitters on this.
So it's going to be a 4.
Yep.
I'm at 15.
All right, here you go.
You have 2 in hand?
2, yep. They're both great. So great. This deck does feel pretty good. It's just some cool stuff. Like, you just see a lot of lines like, okay, if you kill this, I can always Lurrus, bring it back, then have all that glitter, so you'd have to deal with Lurrus. Then you can play something else because they have to deal with that. Like, this deck makes your opponent play in such a way where they have to deal with Lurrus almost every time it comes into play, or you go buck wild, and then you just set up a nice way to pivot. I really love that part about this.
Still a 4-power attacker.
Yep. Ross in the tank. In the absolute tank.
This is tough.
Yep.
It's tough because I'm not really building towards anything great here.
Jegantha.
Just bite the bullet and hope you don't really have much to pump. I mean, you still have, like, worst case scenario, if your hand is bad, next turn, if I make this play, you get to just Lurrus, attack for 1 and have a bunch of stuff set up for the next turn that I'm not really set up to deal with that well.
Okay.
So I'm just going to play Tapped Temple Garden. Actually, why don't we just play this Temple? Get a Scry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave that on top and play a Caryatid.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. We'll untap. Not a great set of draws there. but we'll get in there with this.
You have Karametra's Blessing. This is an attack for 5.
5 coming at you.
5. Okay, I can't really play around it.
Don't have it. All right.
Okay.
You go to 11. I go to 20.
Yep.
All right. And our play is not that great. We're going to take a pain and play these 2.
So you're at 19?
Yep. Pass to you.
Okay. Well,
I think I like just going all in just because Solar Blaze only kills 1 creature right now. Supreme Verdict's scary, but that big deck constraint is quite bad.
Go to 9.
Yep.
Maybe I should have played this tap still. I scryed into a good one.
Okay.
I could have just been on top and I'd save myself some damage.
Okay.
I have Niv-Mizzet.
Niv-Mizzet. Here we go. Good old Niv. Spinning that wheel. That one looked worse. Looks like you got 2 hits.
Solar
3
Blaze.
hits, okay.
Yeah, we have 3 hits, and the question is whether or not I want Uro or Bring to Light.
Okay.
Bring to Light for Blood Baron could be very good here.
Yeah.
But Uro is also nice, and it's a little bit cheaper. I'm gonna have access to 6 mana next turn, so I could reasonably have Uro plus Teferi. I think I'm gonna take the Uro.
Okay. Yeah, Uro's insane. So.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Done?
Yep. This is a key turn. How much pump do we have?
Oh, that was a good draw. That was a good draw. Now it's what can we do about it? Okay. So I think we're going to start with SRAM.
Sure.
And then I have a Glitters. Now where do I want to
exactly
put
what I
it?
didn't want to see.
Yeah. So if I put it on Favored Hoplite, what do we got? 1, 2, 3.
I'll make both
4,
of these
5.
5s.
Yep. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're dead. You're dead exactly.
Yeah, I literally just needed you to not hit
Yeah.
one of those, which you clearly didn't have.
I did not have anything, but yeah, then we got exactly 9 because you can block one of these and then take 3, 4, and then these are 5s. Yep. I did need to draw it. I did need to draw something, so that was the perfect draw. But I mean, to be fair, I also had Ethereal Armor, right? Same thing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
7-outer.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Well, I mean, Lurrus didn't really do much except it was a body, but it brought back SRAM. So even if you were able to, live through that turn, it's like, what really are you doing that's super meaningful? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you still would have had a good turn, but
Yeah, like if you you have I guess if you draw like some other aura, like a 1-mana one of some kind, you just put it on the big Favored Hoplite, and then even if it's 6 toughness, damage is prevented from the heroic trigger.
Yeah.
So I can't block with Niv, but I have to. So you turn that into a chump block, and then my Solar Blaze isn't good because all your because of those creatures all have 2 toughness.
Yeah.
Which is the really awkward part about Solar Blaze.
Yeah.
But I can go I could have gone to Fairy, bounce the big
creature, and then
I
play Hero or something.
I had Anguish Unmaking to deal with. Potentially deal with the other thing. Maybe I live at that point, but still probably not.
You still might not have,
Yeah.
but all right. But we are running a little behind schedule here, so we are going to head to the sideboard here and play our final game. And we may not be playing for the marbles, but we're playing for something that is even more important: the skunk. The skunk. You never want to get skunked on Versus Live. It happened to me. I got skunked the first 2 matches of Ikoria this time, and it doesn't feel good. So I know Ross doesn't want the skunking, but dang, do I want the payback. So hang on, we are going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with sideboarding here on Versus Live.
Oh, welcome back to Versus Live. We're sideboarding in our matchup between Jegantha, Niv to Light, and Lurrus Orzhov.
Yeah.
On my side, we've got some cheap removal and Fatal Push, a cheap sweeper and Deafening Clarion. These are the cards we want. Slaughter Games obviously just not here for this matchup as a tutor target. Atris is just too slow. The body's not relevant. Thoughtseize as a one of is really awkward in this matchup. I don't want to draw it late. I'm probably not drawing it early, and even if I do, like you have a lot of redundancy. On that built in, and Lurrus. I think Lurrus actually makes point discard so much worse.
It really does. Even I was even considering bringing in all these, but even something like this makes it worse because it's like most of the time I want key discard spells to stop a key turn, so you get put off of a turn. If I hit Niv-Mizzet, you still always have a 5-drop and stuff, so it's just not as good. But.
And then I'm trimming a Niv. We have 4 Nivs and 4 Brindleites in this list. You can definitely trim a Niv. Some lists only play 3 normally, and I want to lower my curve a little, so we'll trim a 5-drop. I
like it. Okay, so from my end, we're taking out Sentinel Eyes. It seems like the weakest one. The escape ability doesn't seem insane to me when we're already able to... you know what? I actually kind of changed my mind. I think I'm going to keep in 2 of these and take out some more Griffspoon because the escape ability is okay. Not ideal or anything, but and then we're just going to bring in Hushbringer, shuts down Niv-Mizzet coming into play, and then Brain Maggot to try to, keep you off a key turn. But, I don't see this card being that great now, but I really wanted to try it. So.
Yeah, it's nice to have a disruptive element, especially one that you can protect, right?
Yep. That seems great. So I'm going to take out a Griffspoon, 2 Griffspoons, 1 Cartouche here, and we'll try it like that. Really no choice of what to take out other than auras for the cards you bring in.
When you're bringing in other creatures, I think you can trim on stuff like
on some stuff.
You definitely can't trim on SRAM.
Yeah.
And I bet you could cut the Ephemias.
Yeah. I don't know if I saw any Ephemias in here.
Usually lists have 2.
Yeah, I think those were already cut. Yeah, I didn't see an Ephemia in these lists. But yeah, Ephemia doesn't seem that great right now. It's not insane, but
a little awkward with Lurrus.
Yeah, exiling all the stuff you want to bring back is pretty awkward. So,
but making an army can be very good in some matchups.
Making an army indeed good in Magic the Gathering. Wise words from Ross Merriam.
You got some wise words from our lovely viewers, Rob.
Yeah. What about Extinction Event as your sleeper?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
that could be good.
That one sounds really good to me. Like a lot of the decks right now are heavy on 1-mana creatures. Like there's Lurrus burn decks that we played in match 1. They're playing 8 prowess creatures and Nigitu Lava Runner. Exiling creatures obviously really good against Lurrus.
Yeah.
Naming odd exiles opposing Lurruses.
I think you should have 1 of that card and 1 Clarion in the main. Because, sometimes you just need to clean up all of them, but other times you really want your Caryatids to live and stuff. It seems like a decent thing. Better than Solar Blaze,
This is definitely a creature-heavy metagame, so I want to tune the list in that direction.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Extinction Event quite a bit.
Yeah. I hope it stays a creature-heavy metagame. Creature-heavy metagames are just fun, and I think we just had too much combo, I would love to play something like that Jeskai deck if the format were to stay pretty creature-heavy, All right, how's your hand?
Awkward.
Yay!
We have 5 lands, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop, and we cannot cast the 2-drop on turn 2 and the 3-drop on turn 3.
Welcome to Niv-Mizzet. That's how it usually goes. Welcome to the
all
Niv-Mizzet
of our lands can enter untapped. That's not the issue.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Literally
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
I have a Dreadbore and a Teferi.
This is my shocked face.
And I don't have a land that makes some sort of cross pair there.
Oh, yeah. If you don't get a tilting Niv-Mizzet hand, then you clearly just didn't play enough matches with the deck because it is a 5-color monstrosity that sometimes you draw 1/2 of it and the other half is...
I am currently up to 2/3 of a match, and I have yet to keep a 7-card hand.
Yes.
And I've also yet to play Caryatid on turn 2.
I like that. Rob, do you got another question? I like that as well.
Unfortunately, I do not.
All right.
But Ross just is not believing in the heart of the cards.
Not believing in the heart of the cards. The hand where the game where I just dunked on you with like Fires into Wrath, I kept a double Sacred Foundry as my only lands on the draw with Fires and Wrath. I was like, I'll get there. You just got to have a heart of cards, man. Do you know you get to draw a card every turn, right? Like every single turn. It doesn't, there's no change to that. I know the companions help you in ways, but you just draw a card every turn. It's really helpful for needing things into your hand.
I will say Tannen has just asked, Ross, what would you like to complain about today? But I think we already know the answer.
But I'd like to hear it again. Shout out to Tannen Trophy. Tannen Trophy, the man. I don't know. I couldn't think of another good way.
Dug yourself too deep of a hole there.
Yeah, I sure did.
I can keep this and just hope to rip lands. It's pretty good if I do hit lands, so it's probably a keep.
There's a
So I
problem
get to
with just
scry on turn
saying
1?
everything you think all the time. With sometimes your complete thoughts are not there. So
Okay, well, that's a good one. So
Carry
I'll leave it on
added?
top.
All right, we are going to start with the most hateful Eidolon. Pass to you.
Gilded Goose.
Honk. Okay.
Get a food. Pass the turn.
All right. So Goose is pretty good.
Tannen says he expects more from you, Corey.
Yeah, sorry. I let myself down on that one. Now I want to try to get this bigger, and I think this is just the best way to start. Let's glitter.
So attack for 3.
Yep.
I'm at 17. You're at 23.
Your turn. Let's glitter. Okay.
Anguished on making the Eidolon.
Okay. Exiled, right?
Yep.
And you go to 14?
Yep.
Okay.
And you don't get to draw any cards.
And no land or row. Okay, we're going to take 2. 21.
Yep.
SRAM mixed with a hateful Eidolon to draw a card.
That's not an aura.
Oh, just kidding. Do I want to do that then? I thought it triggered off that equipment. Okay. Not as good, but maybe I still just want to do that. I could just play Lurrus and just say, hey, you have to deal with this. All right. I would rather just play this. All right, your go. I don't have a hateful Eidolon in play or in my hand, okay?
I have 3 in hand.
3, yep. Mana Confluence, pretty good draw.
Let's go to 13, then 16.
16, yep. Okay.
You can go.
All right, not bad for you.
How bad is this turn for me?
It's probably not going to be great for you. So let's start with Boon on this. Couple triggers. Draw. Sentinelize on here. Couple triggers. Cartouche here. A trigger and a 1/1. Is it a Shaheen? No, it's a warrior. Okay. Warrior with Vigilance. Draw a card. And this is Vigilance. Okay. And then we'll attack with these.
I'll block here and take 3.
Take 3. Your turn.
I'm at 13.
All right. Got to be a big turn for you. God, this deck is just gas. Yeah, I always want to be making my 4th and 5th land drops. I think this is for sure should be a 19 or 20 land. 18, I think, is absolutely Lurrusy.
You have 3 in hand.
Yep. Absolute Lurrusy. Well, I guess if I had Hateful Eidolon in play, if he Wrath, I would get to draw 3 cards. Huh? That's how that works.
Also, the cartouche doesn't give vigilance, does it?
Yeah, that's first strike.
All
That
right.
should be tough.
Very, very relevant right now.
Don't think I should have anguished on making on 3. I think I should have just
Or at
played
least waited.
I think I should have played this on turn 3. I ended up drawing like pretty well out of this, where I think I would have been much happier having played this earlier,
Okay.
developing my mana. But the way it worked is like, yeah, I like didn't want to take like another big chunk that early when I had Anguished on making in my hand again.
Yep. Yeah, Mana Confluence is not exactly the land you want when you're staring across from a lot of creatures, that's for sure.
You made 13.
13, yep.
Pass the turn.
Ruh-roh.
On your upkeep.
Okay. I will play that on that. Okay. It is dead.
It's very obvious that Corey had Blessing, but
Yep.
I can't beat it anyway, so...
So you go to 12,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Don't think I can afford to get black with this. My mana is just too bad.
Yep.
You draw for turn.
Yep. Thank you. Ooh. All right. Let's see what we can do. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't think I can kill you. So I want to play around a Wrath, but I guess none of the Wraths really deal with favorite hoplite anyways.
None of my cards are good.
None of my cards are good has been declared. All right, so we're going to go with Lurrus and cartouche this. Get a token, trigger this, and attack. 4,
So it's 8.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
I'm a 4.
All right, your turn. Oh, Lurrus.
I just don't think I have an ounce.
Yeah, I don't think you do either. It's probably not a mana confluence, huh?
Well, I mean, I can bring to light. I can literally tutor for any card in my deck, and just none of them are good enough.
Yeah, and I
when I'm
mean,
at 2 life.
with the way this is designed, I know that you don't have Supreme Verdict, so I'm able to play in such a different way. I have a Blessing, but there's just no point in really protecting, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go down to 2, and then what can you get? Like, not much of anything really, huh?
Yeah. I literally get to tutor my deck, but none of the cards are good.
Yeah. Yeah, Niv, this seems like it really could be a play-dependent matchup, but also when you fall behind, it just seems like a nightmare.
Yeah. I played the Goose on 2, and then I drew Caryatid, and I decided to Anglerstone making because I also had Decay.
Yeah.
And like you already had the 3-power thing in play.
Wait. Because of the Grispoon, doesn't Solar Blaze do something? Or did you...
Because you're right.
Oh, no!
Thanks,
Oh,
chat, for
then
that
I
one.
screwed myself.
Thanks, chat.
Oh, no! Yeah, Grispoon, I punted.
So I just want to make sure I get something other than Sultai.
Oh, no,
So
I
think
punted
I'll
so
just get
hard.
light. Oh my god. I forgot.
So you do go to 2 still,
Yes, I'm
but...
at 2, but also your Lurrus is gone.
Yeah, everything. Oh, chat, you let me down, but yeah, that's totally it. Remind myself to not Grispoon.
You could thank Archmagus Colin for that one.
Thanks. Okay.
You're up.
All right. We'll go with SRAM. We'll go with Hateful Eidolon, Sentinelize, Escape 2, is it? All right. 1 and 2. Draw a card. And you go. Good luck.
So that is not going to do it. I think I need to draw a Fatal Push off of... Oh, no, I needed to... Why'd I get Plains? This is a horrible get. I needed it.
You need a neuro color, yeah.
Yeah, I need to get a neuro color. And I was thinking,
You just picked anything, yeah.
So I guess we'll just get a blue mana or something like that. Okay. So I need to Uro into the last Fatal Push.
I don't even think that's good enough.
I'll go to 3, then I'll go to 6.
So you go down to 1, then you go up to 4, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mark down the 2 from the previous turn.
Yep.
1, 4, and then I'll go to 3. So if you can make 2 3-power creatures.
I can Griff Boons, and then I have 2 pump spells.
Oh, you just drew like all 4 Karametric blessings. I guess I knew you had a blessing.
I mean, you can with the way if Fatal Push, you could get me in some way. So I think it is actually would keep you alive if you do hit Fatal Push. Just if you play it correctly around my things. No, I guess not, because I just Griff Spoon. Whatever you target, you have to target the flyer because the flyer will go over, and then I'll just blessing it. So
I'm going to 1, and now I'm going to 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this actually works still.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because I'm going to 4.
Yeah. So
you're only attacking for 3. I can just take it for a turn.
Possible. Okay, well, let's check it out.
And draw more stuff.
Let's try it.
Okay, so I'll search for the Fatal Push.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I drew Blooming Marsh, obviously. But let's see what happens if I draw the Fatal Push.
Okay,
And then we'll
I'm curious for it.
All
right, so you get Fatal Push.
So I'm at 4.
You're going to say go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will...
I can't beat another land from you.
Yeah. So I would go Griffspoon here.
That's still only 3 power.
That doesn't trigger, right?
No, because you're it's an activated ability.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess
This is a card that could go in an aggro deck with Zerta.
Yeah, so I'd attack for 3.
And I will just take it.
You go to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, your turn. Now your mana confluences are off.
I get to attack with
yeah,
this.
of course.
Attack, go to 4.
Yep. I will go with no blocks. 15.
I should have done. Yeah, well, I couldn't do this pre-combat.
Yep.
I will play a Deafening Clarion, go to 2. That was an excellent draw.
That was an excellent draw.
Because it kills both things. I push whichever one you defend.
Yeah.
And I'm very far ahead.
Yeah, I would do this.
Yeah. So I had a 1-outer, which I did not hit.
And I draw 2 there.
Yeah, you would draw 2 cards, so maybe you can get something going.
Yeah, that's all right. That was only you tutoring for nothing, so we'll...
If I had hit my 1-outer, I would have won.
Yeah. Or at least would have been in it. You would have had to also draw into it, but
and then I also had the Clarion,
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, you got the good old skunk today, Ross. How does it feel? We'll do the Marvel interview here.
We're pretty late, so why don't we take one question if we got it, and then we'll thank some subs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you missed your chance, chat.
You missed it.
You'll get another one in 2 days. Don't worry.
But all right, everyone. So that's going to do it for our Pioneer Companion Day. And I mean, the companions are powerful. That is one thing we can for sure get across. We played just about all of them. We really want to take a look at, we're not exactly sure of our show for Thursday, but we want to take a look at more companions and maybe switch to modern. We're gonna crunch or massage the numbers, as Ross would say, and see if we can come up with a nice one. But, I want to play some modern. I really want to see what it's doing to that format because neither of us have explored it at all yet.
Yeah, at least certainly not on Versus Live. So we'll jump into it, and there's companions in that format too. Don't worry. Yeah,
trust me, they are still good enough to make it there, and they have proven that they can make it as far back as even vintage. We're seeing a dominance in this. But all right, so you want to thank some subs? Did we already do that? I forget.
No, we can do that.
Okay, sweet.
We got a few today. Craig H.A. for 12 months.
All right.
Crispy724 cheered with 200 bits. That wasn't a sub, but I just was reading it.
That's great.
Moon, and then a bunch of letters I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce for 4 months. Hal126 for 7 months. BTF0 for 2 months. And Chef Seth3 for 4 months. So thank you to all of our subs.
All right, but I don't know, Rob. I think the main pull to subbing is to get your name read off. I think we might just have to. No, I'm just totally kidding. Some of those names, when they come across like a sub notification, it's like, I just say like the last 2 numbers. I was like, all right, 47. Thank you for that sub.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to give WTTV a chance, I'll let you go ahead.
Oh, Wutiverser. Yeah, got it. Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody to the subs. We appreciate you.
Must be Welsh.
Yeah. Sure. But also, thanks to the other people who support this channel, and that is our sponsors. First up, we got Carnox Gaming Chairs. If you want a Carnox Gaming Chair and you want to be as comfy as us, especially while we're sitting at home and, sitting a lot. So head over to carnox.com/SCG. You can use that promo code, or you can use that affiliate link to get yourself 10% off one of these gaming chairs. Another place you can get yourself 10% off is Coalesce Apparel. Head over to coalesce.shop/apparel. You can get some of these fancy Coalesce 100% cotton shirts.
Coalesceapparel.shop.
Dang it. Use promo code SCG over there and you can get yourself 10% off of one of these shirts as well. And then head over to Ultimate Guard if you want to pick up some of these awesome sleeves. We use katana sleeves here on Versus Live. They're great sleeves. Pick them up today by heading over to ultimateguard.com. I'm going to get it. I'm gonna get it next
got
time.
it last time. Too.
I know.
I had high hopes for today. I thought maybe you turned over a new leaf.
I was saying it was
turned it right back over.
I was saying it with confidence too. I was ready, but hey, you know what? Maybe next time I'll get all the shilling absolutely correct, and maybe next time Ross will win a match. So we will see you Thursday on Versus Live at the same time, same place, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see you later.